forward to this.
What's up everyone, how's it going? We have a lot of news to cover as well as an Anakin Skywalker teaser trailer that just came out today, and then we're also going to be talking about the new clone customization community transmission that came out yesterday. So I don't want to keep you all waiting, let's get started with the coolest thing, and that is the Anakin Skywalker teaser trailer. It's just 15 seconds long, but I'm going to be playing that right now.
At last. Young Skywalker.
So obviously it looks pretty awesome. I think Anakin Skywalker looks really great in this, and it is the in-game engine, so this will be about how he looks in the actual game. And it starts off at the beginning with him kind of just walking through, and it's obviously Geonosis, but what's really cool about this is behind him is actually the 501st Clone Troopers, and those are the new skins that are coming with this update, which comes out just next Wednesday. So he's walking through, and then it does a shot of Count Dooku's lightsaber igniting, and he has a voice line, which is pretty awesome. And then we get a nice close-up of Anakin Skywalker's face, and I gotta say they did a really good job on him. He looks a lot like Hayden Christensen. But then there's a shot of Count Dooku force lightning him, and of course it's a lot different than how it works in game because this shot like 50 feet, not really 50 feet, more like 10, but still in game it's just a really short range, maybe 5 feet. But in this one it is just a cinematic, so they can mess around with it. But I gotta say it looks really great. And then this last frame right here is Anakin Skywalker in his block position, so I'm assuming that's what it's gonna look like in game for his block. And then in the background there, you can kind of see the clone troopers start running towards him. So this again is just a 15-second trailer, but I gotta say they did a really good job on it. And at the very end, they have this little note on it that says the Chosen One update arrives February 27th, and they actually have the music from the original Battlefront 2 trailer. I think it was a launch trailer, but they took the music from that and had it at the end, so that's kind of a nice touch. So yeah, this trailer looks really awesome. It's blowing up all over Reddit, all over Twitter, and I don't know if they posted it to YouTube yet or not. I'm assuming they will in the future. So next up in the news, we're going to be going over the community transmission for Clone Trooper customization. Now, I'm not going to be going too in-depth with it because there is a lot to talk about here. So the first important thing comes from the 104th Phase 1 Clone Troopers. They were reworked and redesigned, and they posted a picture of it right here, and they look really good. I know some people said they're a little bit off from the shows, but then Charlemagne actually confirmed that they did touch it up a little bit, and they do look accurate to the Clone Wars series. But basically, this entire update, or community transmission, is all about the updated clone skins, and basically what they did is they remodeled every single clone skin, and then also we are getting the Coruscant Guard, as well as the 501st Clone Troopers coming February 27th with the Anakin Skywalker update. And there's also quite a bit new features on each clone trooper, so each different class looks a lot different from the other ones, so that's a really nice touch that they did. And then something else that I'm extremely excited about is, yes, we are getting clone armored officers, and they look really cool. They have this little visor that kind of flips up. I think it's an antenna for something. I think it might be a scanner or something, but on the Phase 1 104th, which is the Wolfpack, they look really cool. So I don't really use the officer class too much, but I might have to start using them when I'm playing as the clones because they look pretty awesome. So another major point that was put out in this community transmission is that with this update, you will actually be allowed to choose either the Phase 1 or Phase 2 troopers. It doesn't matter what planet you're on. There's been a lot of discussion about this. Some people do not like this, but then some people really don't care because at the end of the day, it is a game and it is all for fun. Personally, I'm glad to see this because there are certain skins I like the Phase 1 variant of a lot more than the Phase 2, and then vice versa. So the new legions that were reworked and then are coming is the new default shinies, which is the all-white clone troopers. I believe those come for free because those are the default. And then you also have the Navy officers, which is the one that are currently in the game. And then we also have the 501st Battalion, the 327th, the 91st, the 104th, the 212th, the Coruscant Guards, the 41st, the 181st, and then the 41st Ranger Platoon. And I think the 41st and 181st are the Kashyyyk and the Naboo clone troopers, if I'm not mistaken. Those will be available to use whenever you want, I believe. But then a little bit later, we have the 501st Phase 1 picture, and just like the Wolfpack skins, they look really awesome. It looks like they really nailed it down. I can't wait to see the Phase 2 because that's personally, I think either the Coruscant Guard or the Phase 2 501st is my top skin that I've been wanting for so long now. It's gonna be hard to decide which skin I want to use each game, but luckily I'll be able to switch it out throughout because you can do that. But yeah, they really nailed the look of these. I'm super excited for all this new Clone Trooper customization. I will leave the link in for the full transmission down below because, like I said, there's a lot of text, but I didn't want to stretch this video out for too long because I know that'll get pretty boring. But also, what's really cool is I believe the 91st, it does say that they are going to be coming with a new helmet, and now I'm assuming that this is going to have the BARC Trooper helmet, which was seen in Revenge of the Sith, and a lot of people have been requesting this. I'm super excited. I really hope that's what it is. But also a lot of people were worried about the Kashyyyk skins. I can't even remember what the name of them was, but a lot of people were assuming that we would get the new Kashyyyk variant, and they actually said that we were, where they had their Scout Trooper helmets, but then it was actually confirmed today that they made a mistake on telling us that and that they are not coming, so that's really unfortunate. A lot of people were disappointed with that. But yeah, this update, despite the delay of the game mode, is looking to be a really fun update. I'm super excited. We're getting like 80 skins in total, I believe. I'm probably off, but somewhere around that because of all the new revamped Clone Trooper skins that were already in the game. I am so excited. Also, we are getting a free 60,000 credit Chosen One crate on the 27th when the update arrives, so that's a really nice touch. I'm assuming they are doing that as an apology for delaying the game mode because a lot of people were upset about that. So that's really cool. That will allow a lot of new players to get Anakin Skywalker, a bunch of new skins. So it's good to see that they're giving back to the players with these crates, and I'm really happy for that. And then also a little bit down below, I didn't even see this, there are pictures of the Phase 2 501st. I completely forgot that they were there, and they look awesome. I think the Assault class is my favorite because it's just so iconic. That classic 501st look from Revenge of the Sith, as well as the original Battlefront games, because that's who you played as, unless you had mods for the PC. This is probably going to be the skin I use the most for the Clone Trooper, so let me know in the comments down below what skin you guys are going to be using the most. But that is pretty much all for this community transmission. At the very end of the video, I am going to play the Anakin Skywalker trailer one more time just so you can see a nice look at it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below your favorite skin and what you think about the Anakin Skywalker teaser trailer. This update does arrive next Wednesday, which as of now is just 6 days away, so I cannot wait. I'm going to be making a ton of videos on it, so if you're new, be sure and subscribe for more Star Wars news, gameplay, and more, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one.
At last. Young Skywalker.